Hello, my name is Dr. Tracy Lashley, and I am the founder and the CEO of Bossed Up Lead Hers Incorporated. What you're about to hear is a special episode of, if it's on Thursday, you will be listening to Thrive Talk with TKT. If it's Saturday, Dear Queens of Tomorrow. And if you're listening to the podcast for Wednesday, it's When They Hear Us. So we wanted to invite you guys into our world just a little bit so you can hear from our families. COVID has required us to do a little bit of shifting and pivots in our life. But guess what? Life still goes on. So we're having virtual events for Thanksgiving. And today's show, we recorded it for you. And we hope that you have or had an outstanding Thanksgiving and enjoyed your family the way that we have. And you're going to hear a lot of things about us, and I hope you enjoy it.
Are you ready for this?
You ready?
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Welcome to Envision Broadcasting, the station designed to encourage, equip, and empower you for growth and success. Presents Thrive Talk with TKT, a show that shares the stories and experiences of motherhood, entrepreneurship, leadership, and success. Thrive Talk with TKT begins now.
Good morning, afternoon, and or night, everybody. So my name is Deja, and right now I'm not an adult. So this is my adult or leader group. I am from Girls Power Up Youth Group, which is basically the youth group that the parent group created. And we do have our own podcast. So it's called Dear Queens of Tomorrow. I am the host on there. Well, there's two hosts, but I'm the host on there, and then my little sister is the host on there. So today I was asked to be the host for this Thanksgiving special. I think this is called TKT Thrive Talk, but I'm not sure. I'm not really here usually, but everybody that is usually here, such as Miss Karen Hines and Tiffany Myers, are here with me. How are you guys doing today?
I am awesome. Thank you for the introduction, Deja.
You're welcome. How are you, Mom?
I am wonderful. I'm happy to be here.
So with us today, we do have extra guests, which is our family, since it is a Thanksgiving special. So, Heaven, how are you?
I'm good.
Keith, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
And then we have our granddaddy. He's a photographer. Granddaddy, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. So with this being said, and this being special, a lot of people are having virtual family gatherings. So how do you guys feel about that? Like, does it feel like you're home, or you're just separate and going on a video call with somebody you don't even know?
Well, for me,
I can kind of start on that if you guys don't mind. This is Tiffany. Because I actually did this 1 year in Hawaii. I was actually with my son, and the rest of my family was back home, and we had a virtual Christmas, and it was awesome. Of course, it was not like being in the same room. I missed my mom's cooking and all that good jazz, but it still gave me a sense of family because we were still all there together celebrating.
good. I'll go. Well, for me, it's a bit strange because we went through a hurricane down here in Florida 2 years ago. It took about a year to get back in our house. And hadn't seen the kids for a long time, so it's even harder because COVID-19 hit in the spring. It's been 8 months, been locked indoors or in short circuit. So it's hard to be here knowing that you guys want to come and can't come, and I want to come that way and can't come either. So it's a little hard, but it's okay as long as you're safe.
So, in my from what I'm seeing, I just feel like it's not Thanksgiving anymore. Because I'm young and I'm like, oh yay, I get to go to Florida or Atlanta or anything, but I don't feel a sense of everybody's together. I just feel like we're looking at each other through a screen.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like home.
Yeah, it don't feel like home at all. Keith, how do you feel about it?
Well, when it comes to webcam and Skype and FaceTime, all that stuff, Zoom calls, over the holidays, it has a homey feeling. Like, okay, I still get to see these people face at least. I get to hear their voice, talk to them. So, it has a homey feeling, but it's like, it ain't the same. Like, we can't sit here and play spades over Zoom. We can't play tunk and, eat each other's food, like Tiffany was saying. Like, all of that's gone. So, like, on one side, I feel like there's really no point. But on the other, it's just like after we say our hays and, show each other what we got to eat for Thanksgiving, it's really ain't no point on being on Zoom no more.
So, Mama, how do you feel about it?
You on mute.
Oh, Mama, wait.
This is like normal now, sad to say. It is kind of disheartening without your family around, not being around family or your friends. So it takes a lot, mentally, and it is good to have these type of platforms or Zoom and StreamYard, to see our family, making sure that they're okay, they're in good health. So that does take a lot of stress off of people, knowing that they're doing okay and can see a face. It is kind of disheartening, like I said, but at the same time, we have to just, deal with it. We have to cope with it. And understand that, like I said, this is the norm. But with, like I said, thankful for our food, thankful for family, and thank you for, stuff like this. Keep our sanity, and we still can smile in the midst of
it. So we do have somebody joining us now, and their name is Jamie, which is Tiffany's brother, I think. I'm not sure. I don't really know my family like that, but how do you feel about us being together on or over a phone?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you.
I'm having a hard time hearing y'all. My phone's breaking up. I'm actually on my way home driving. I was trying to get home to be able to get on my computer because it's better that way. But I'm having a hard time hearing everybody. I don't know if y'all can hear me.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I could barely hear y'all. What was the question again, though?
Like, how do you feel about us being on a Zoom call for family gatherings that we usually
okay. I think that's it's a good idea, especially that we living now in a social like age of everything is online, and sometimes with different life situations we're not able to like meet up with the traditional family gatherings, like especially like for the holidays like Thanksgiving, so to speak. So I think it's a good idea for us, everybody still being able to at least have some sort of contact, because like you say, it's like it doesn't seem the same anymore. Like everybody then got out of touch. Everybody is more focused on a lot of other things that's like, not as meaningful, like as family gatherings and the morals and values that we all share when it comes to like giving and, having all these types of real valuable things that families need, especially at the times we're living in right now. So I think it's a good idea.
So it seems like everybody does have the same outlook on this aspect, except for the young people, because like it's completely different for us. We usually do this with friends and people that we don't really associate with like that. And for us to have family, like just looking at them like this, it's like we really don't know who we're talking to. We can't physically have any conversations or touch y'all that much. So it's a lot different. It's really weird for us. But with that being said, what are you guys grateful for? I know I'm grateful for the food, most likely. Most of the time, it's always the food. My mom's mac and cheese. So I'm grateful for being able to even cook at a house. Like, I have a house to cook at. That's crazy because some people don't have houses. Some people just don't really have people to go to cook for them. So that's what I'm thankful for.
All right. Well, with that being said, you know, I can really touch on that. I'm really thankful for having people to go to. I'm really thankful for my family, you know, that helps and offers to help and extends the hand and does way more than they really need to and they should. And I appreciate that. Because, you know, I've taken it for granted, although some of the times I may have not noticed it, you know, but growing, starting to notice it, starting to realize you start to take a lot of things for granted, you really start to appreciate that coming along. So that's what I'm thankful for, actually having somebody to go to and people that are willing to help. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here on these streets.
Okay, I'm thankful for just life in general, just being able to live. Because I would say I took it for granted when I got into a lot of people don't know I got into a car accident. So I just took life for granted, not knowing that could have ended me, or I could just still be living, or I could just, you know, be just passed away. But I would say just life in general, being able to be around my family, having people to be there for me, and friends, and just life in general.
Well, first of all, I'm grateful to God for Him not holding our sins against me all my life. And you know, when you're a parent or a grandparent, you're grateful for every day to have healthy children and grandchildren. And when they become successful, you're even more grateful. So as a parent and a grandparent, I'm grateful to God that He gave me great children and great grandchildren. They are productive people. So it's difficult as a parent to watch your children grow up, and you kind of cuddle them close, and sometimes you let them go, and you hope they're okay, but you gotta let them walk by themselves. So you're grateful to God to keep watching them when you can't see them. So I'm grateful for family in general.
I will talk. This is Coach K. This is Karen. I am grateful for just being alive today. It's nice to see that my family is still in good health. Just being around family, just listening to, I see some faces I don't see, like behind the screen, like Tiffany Myers. See, she don't want to show a face today. But yeah, I'm just thankful for, like I said, being able to see family, knowing that they're in the best health. If they're not in the best health, actually being able to hear the person that's by their side giving, okay, we good, and my son came down from Hawaii. He's here to eat some food. He wasn't here really to see me. He's come to eat some food. I know that's why he came. That's why he came, because it's Thanksgiving. You really eat some mac and cheese, okay? But no, seriously, just knowing that my family is good health. We have food. We have a roof over our head. And, I just pray and I just bless everybody else to have a great Thanksgiving. Some family members did not make it to see this day. So I'm grateful that the Lord has blessed me with the ability, another day to see my family. We're not all promised tomorrow, but it's a blessing to know that, they're still here.
Okay, hey, I will go. And I'm actually in my dark office, Karen, so I'm not all lit up like you guys. So I just keep it dark right now. But I would say I'm thankful for the air I breathe. Every morning I wake up, I get another chance to start. I get another chance to tell my family I love them. I get another chance, to be the best me that I can be. And, share anything that I have with the people that I love. So that's what I'm thankful for. That's pretty much it. Hey, Jamie, you had anything to say? You're off mute.
Oh, I was just gonna add to that. Yeah, I agree with it. What everybody else was saying. For as having that family, just your loved ones, your family. Because at the end of the day, we all have a support system we depend on. Nobody in this world makes it alone. So it's always good to be able to share the moments. It don't always have to be material things that we're giving each other. It's a word of comfort, or it could be something you're going through for the day. It could be a word of encouragement. So giving can always be in a different form. It don't always have to be materialism things, or the food, which is all that other stuff is great things, but you know what I mean. For us, the things that sometimes we overlook and be like, oh, that's nothing, but it is something, because a word could take a person many walks in life. You know what I mean? So I just agree with having that family support.
Amen.
My mother used to feed everybody in the neighborhood, and she would feed strangers. And sometimes people come around and she didn't know who they were. And they knew somebody who she knew. They sent them to my mother's house to eat because they were hungry. And she'd feed them. And sometimes we ask her, why do you feed people you don't even know? And she would say, because I have children. And sometimes I don't know where the children are. And when you don't know where your children are, you don't know when they need something, somebody need to help them. And if I feed this person, somebody might feed my son.
Amen to that. Yeah, my grandmother was the same way. So that's a trait you don't see a lot these days, but it's something that definitely allowed me to kind of carry some of those things with me about sharing with other people, and as they say, give the shirt off your back, to help someone achieve and uplift them in the things that they want to do or they want to be, because you may not have it all, but you have it all within you. So that's what being grateful and thankful is about being.
Yeah, you never know when you're going to need somebody else.
True. Very true.
Oh, so we have a new person on the line. Her name is Desi. I think she's my aunt. I'm not sure. I think she's my cousin. My cousin or my aunt, but
she's your cousin.
My cousin Desi's on the line, but she's here now. Desi, how you doing?
Hold on, Desi, you're on mute.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yep, that's Desi.
That's Desi, you guys.
I'm so happy that this right here is happening because of what baby girl just said. I think she's my aunt, and I'm over here like, no, ma'am, baby, we cousins. So see, I love that we, are getting to know each other, and we need to learn more about each other. And what I want to say, I'm thankful for Thanksgiving and things, and this year period is that we still have who we have left in our family. One thing I'm not thankful for is we've lost a great loved one this year, right before this time. COVID sucks this year just because we can't be with our loved ones. And I'm sorry, y'all, because that's why I just threw out that video chat thing for tomorrow. It's because I just want to be able to see everybody, even if it's for 5 minutes, and say, I love you. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just, thankful that we have this media that we can still connect with the ones that can't come close, such as Gigi, all of them, and even our small connected families, my mom, Gigi, and all of us will not be together, because we're watching out for them because they're a little older, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of us have to get out and do a lot more than they need to or have to. So I just want to say I really love everybody. I'm I throw my whole little self off right now, and I'm join back in, but I'm just thankful for all of this. I'm really thankful for all of this. I mean, it's touching right now at a time like this. So thank y'all for even having me on the call today.
As always, Daisy, always.
So what we're going to do now is take a break, and we will be right back.
Bossed Up Lead Hers Incorporated. Bossed Up Lead Hers Incorporated is a 501c3 nonprofit corporation with a mission to eliminate stereotypes amongst women and girls in the workplace, schools, and communities, while providing a sanctuary to produce intentional growth, success, and significance. Generate essential resources to elevate women and girls to an entrepreneurial mindset and executive leadership. Our amazing team of regulars and part-time volunteers are committed to helping others. We take our convictions and turn them into action. Think you would be a good fit? Get in touch for more information. If you wish to find out more or donate to help with our cause, go to bossdupleadhers.org. I remember a time when I thought that leadership was taking charge and only a position. Sometimes as leaders, we feel that we must boss people around. Or we simply believe that we must be in a position of authority to be a leader. Have you ever felt like either of these? Are you a person who wants to lead better or in a leadership position and want to grow your team? If this is you, reach out to the Leaders Innovative Growth Solutions LLC today. Visit our website at theligssllc.com.
And we're back, everybody. So today we are still on the same topic about Thanksgiving and what everybody's thankful for, but I want to go back to what the show is actually about. I want to actually talk about what the parent group show is about and our shows, and then ask the family's input. So Coach K and Tiffany are going to talk a little bit about the show that I am currently hosting for, and then I'll go in and talk about the younger show.
All right, so we are Bossed Up Lead Hers Incorporated. So we are a nonprofit organization. I am the COO, and Tiffany Myers is the CFO. He deals with the money. I don't deal with the money. So, yeah, no, ma'am. Our organization is about building women. We want to see women thrive. It's a lot of us women that feel the need to trample over other women to get ahead in life. It shouldn't be like that. So we trying to try to help women see the value in coming together as a team. We're stronger as a team, and it's without the division. So we're just here to uplift, empower, inspire, and just try to close that gap between women out there, especially women in leadership, bosses. So yeah. You have anything, Tiffany?
You pretty much said it all. I would say that in addition to what Karen said, that we do offer training, a training platform to help you get to that next level of whatever it is in your life, whether it's mental. We're not so much as in the spiritual, but you'll feel it if you join. And as you talk to us and some of the things that we do, also, financially helping people get started with the business, or grow your business. So that's pretty much what we're all about.
Thank you for letting me know about like the group that I'm hosting. I already knew about it, but I didn't know how to really put it into words. So thank you guys for that. And me and my sister will speak on the group or the show that we host together. So my take on the show, we're just two teenage girls trying to have fun and teach other teenage girls or talk to other teenage girls about the struggles, what we've been going through, just things that could help them throughout their businesses or throughout life, honestly. And one thing I really like about that show, like I get a platform to talk to people, like younger people my age, without having to actually give off a different persona. Like, because if somebody were to look at me, they'd be like, oh, she's mean. She doesn't look like she'd be the perfect person to host the show or even be upbeat or happy. So I'm glad it gave me a platform for me to speak on things that I normally don't get to speak on because of school or work or anything I'm doing.
I feel like you said everything. Our group teaches empowerment, how to be confident about yourself and just know that you're beautiful. And we just talk about everything, like what you're going through in life, what you overcame, and just giving you guys tips. So that's really what we talk about.
So with that being said about our shows, I want to ask the family how they feel about it, if they have listened to any of the shows, any input or feedback on how we run everything, basically.
Well, I think I do an awesome job, you know.
And you do.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. You know, it's hard, trying to be, trying to move from behind the scenes because I'm not a talker. It's hard to believe I am not a talker. To an audience as such. I like working, like I said, behind the scenes. But now I have to step out of my comfort zone. And to be that mouthpiece, or give information or knowledge about certain things that has happened in my life, feed it to the people, because what I've been through, the people may be going through. So if I, was in a certain situation, I found myself out of it, why would I hold that? Why would I not share that piece and teach people how to get out of those certain situations?
So we do have a new person that joined today. His name is Curtis. He's my cousin, and I just want him to say hi just a little bit. Just to know he's here.
Yes, I'm here. Hey guys, how you guys doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm fine.
Okay, so
welcome, Curtis Addison.
Hey Karen, how's it going?
Going well. It's nice to hear your voice. Just look, get on here and talk, chit chat a little bit. Nice to hear your voice, see your name.
Yeah, I want to support the show.
Hey, that's what's going on. That's what's up. So have you heard the show or anything? Sometimes we be on at 6:00 in the evening.
No, this is my first time joining.
Okay. So yeah, we try to talk a lot of, try to teach people a little bit about, we try to talk a lot of, try to teach people a little bit about, entrepreneurship, just trying to uplift people, encourage them, try to give them and guide them, through their journey in life. But yeah, so, has anybody else heard our show on here?
I've heard the show. Matter of fact, I enjoyed the show. I think that I can appreciate and I'm proud of the fact that you guys are learning to relax and have a casual conversation with your guests, make them feel better. When the host is casual and comfortable, and the guest relaxes and able to talk within themselves. Sometimes you're intimidated by an audience. You don't know who's listening. But if the host is relaxing, then you can relax and enjoy your conversation. So I like your approach.
I appreciate that. It take me a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say thank you because I know I'm a nervous Nelly on him. So.
Yeah, but when you're hosting something like this, and your guests are not used to being on radio or television, they stiffen up a little bit because they don't know who can hear them or see them. But when you relax, then they relax. So as long as you keep it casual, they calm.
Now, I just wanted to say I have never listened or watched the show, but I want to start watching and listening because you guys look marvelous sitting here now. So I would love to see how you engage with the younger group. And I would like to say, I just want to throw it out there.
Well, I sure appreciate it. Yeah, but she, Daisy helped me a lot. I have to call her sometimes more often than not. Because it's nice to have family that you can call, talk to, and push you, and help you through certain times in your life. Like I said, I'm not really a talker, but this platform has given me a much more of a voice. I would say that. And I had to step outside of my comfort zone, and I'm a little more comfortable with where I'm at. And Tiffany Myers, Lord Jesus. Yeah. So, that has helped me and helped me and pushed me, to be a better person. With this show, I really appreciate, the opportunity to be in the show and be on a platform of women that are dominant.
I think you guys have chosen some good subject matters too. Some of your guests were very informative, and they were well aware of their subject matter. I think that's important as well.
Thank you.
I wanted some constructive criticism on our show. Made me feel bad. But
don't feel bad. You girls do awesome. Okay, you do awesome.
It's okay.
Yeah, they especially with the youth nowadays. Like I tell people, and everybody have eyes like me. The youth don't look like youth nowadays, so they tend to grow faster, and be more mature than what I was when I was growing up. And growing up, it was always you be seen and not heard. And with the day and time it is, you have to listen to your kids. Not on everything. Okay. Just Deja Heaven, not on everything. Okay. Just want to get that out there. And kids especially. Yeah, you have to listen. You have to listen. Because like I said, there's some things out there nowadays, and with things that's going on at school, around their friends, you just have to be that ear, understand, and give them corrective criticism or feedback. I may be strong and sturdy on my feedback, but they know where I come from. They know what I'm talking about. They understand what I'm trying to say. If not, they will let me know. But their show is positive, and it teaches these girls how to become positive, how to become, I'm not going to say women, but give them that push, encourage them to be what they want to be and not what somebody else wants them to be. And it's a lot of kids that's hard, it's tough for them to speak to their parents about them wanting to do certain things in life that their parents may not be happy with. They try to teach them and coach them how to talk to their parents. So their platform and what they do for the society for these is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for my constructive criticism. That is all I needed. But with that, since it is a Thanksgiving show, I want to know some childhood memories. Like, what you guys went through in your childhood. I don't really have that many childhood memories because I'm still a child, but
oh wow,
I can. Thank you. But one memory that I do have. So one time we were going to Florida, and when I got to my granddaddy's house, there was just like, they used to have a dog. I think its name is Promise. I love that dog. Love the dog so much. But I don't know if it was during Christmas time, but the dog hopped up on the table one day and ate my food. Because my sister decided I didn't want to watch my food when I told her to watch it. No. And I just had to go use the bathroom, so I wanted to leave the table, and then the dog got to it. So my dad was mad that day, but it's okay. It's okay.
It wasn't my fault, y'all. She should have been there.
It was her fault. I just had to go use the bathroom. I couldn't hold it anymore, but it's fine.
I want to hear my dad's opinion about Promise.
That was Cable's dog. I didn't want a dog.
Yeah, it's a lot of memories. Daisy, do you have a memory that you want to share?
Yes, I have memories, but I was one.
She can't share all of memories.
But my favorite memories is with my grandma Katie. I cannot remember the year. I want to say I knew I was 8. I was like 8 or 9 years old, and we were down there. We were all playing. I don't know where, Karen. I don't believe you were there at the time, but anyway, it was me, Top Cat, Pooh, my sister. We were all out in the pool in the front. Y'all remember the little pool in the front?
Damn.
Okay, they not gonna know. But Karen, do you remember? Who else is on here? I can't see.
I remember.
Okay, well, so we was told to get out the pool, and we didn't listen. But Top Cat and Pooh made it in the house, and me and Nikki was the only one caught left running around the little pool with Grandma chasing us with her belt.
Okay.
Because she told us one time to get out, and we was like, no. Nikki got away. Granny had me out there around that pool, boy. I was nice and wet, and I was getting good. And I always love her for that, because I understood no. But we still stayed in trouble by a lot of our uncles and stuff out there when we were out there. But they were good memories. They were good memories that you don't get a lot of as young kids these days, and which is unfortunate, and I'm really sorry. It's like that in our lifetimes of everybody in this world. Is everybody's not doing it like we used to in the old days. The good days, them days. But that's all.
I know Tiffany got some from We Walk.
Look, I'm going to let the guests go first. Curtis or Jamie.
Well, I had a lot of good memories with all of y'all. I can't remember exactly like what happened, but I know they were good memories, especially with Deja. Deja used to be my best friend when I was little.
I remember that pool. Yeah, that pool. I think Angel got mad at you that time when you was playing with Deja, and you was like, you neglected her. So she was upset about it. I remember that real well. Yeah.
I don't remember that, but I'm glad. I'm sorry that happened. I mean,
that was her brother. That was her brother.
I was gonna say, Angel, like, that's my brother, and she came and took over.
It's all because I'm built different. Bye.
That's hilarious.
I'm built different.
Yeah, I remember that real well. Yes, ma'am. I ain't gonna forget that one.
I'm the best cousin out there. That's fine.
Who?
We all know that.
Oh no.
I'm the best cousin out there. But Heaven, do you have any memories?
Oh my gosh. Okay, one memory that I have, I think I was with my first cousins, and then you was there, right? I think you was there. I don't know. You probably.
I'm older than you.
But it was a song playing, and it was like "Clean Up What You Messed Up." I think it was a gospel song. Yeah, so I had a corn dog. So I don't know what happened, but I think I hit the corn dog on the floor, and then my mom was just like, "Now clean it up," and then it was kind of ironic because the song was playing. So that's just a memory.
It doesn't sound the same. It does not sound the same, but the song was directly on "Clean Up What You Messed Up," and then after that played, she was like, "Now clean it up." So as soon as that played, she had to clean up the corn dog that dropped on the floor. Do you have any memories?
Keith, do you have anything, Mr. Keith Hines? That was a long
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He either has too many, he don't want to share.
That's
That's what it sounded like.
I'm gonna have to say, man, when we went to Texas for the 4th of July.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna come back and laugh.
That was some good times, man. I remember I busted my mama in pool the day before we left. With my cousin Q, man. I said I remember I busted my mama in pool the day before we had left. And my cousin Q, what was it? Some other cousins, man. I don't remember their names, man. They was light skinned though.
That would have been Mark and Kim and Ambria.
Yeah. All them, right? So,
yeah.
Man, I don't know what time of night it was, man. I think it was like 4 in the morning. We just walking down the street. I don't know. I think we'd have hit like 2-3 different neighborhoods outside of the one that y'all was living in. I think that was my first time. My first time hitting something.
Oh Jesus! It would be down this way, wouldn't it?
Had to be with Dick.
Not with me, but with the sun. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Other than that, the 4th of July actually being on that beach, I had forgot about that when we were on the beach. I forgot. I think we were like one of the first ones there. We had staked this huge square of like it was
yeah.
Y'all was like y'all had to make sure y'all had to make it known it was y'all, right? And then these Mexicans started trying to move y'all stuff over. I think that was the highlight of my time in Texas. Texas probably one of my favorite memories.
Yeah.
Mickey and Daisy shenanigans.
Yeah.
So, that's memories. Oh, Desi, you have a memory?
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah, Jamie, you have any memory?
Okay, I'm here, guys. I actually, Tiffany, you can vouch for this too. It's a common thing nowadays, anyways. Whenever we get mom to get in the kitchen to cook, but everybody has to have their own pie.
Yes,
we don't want just a piece of the pie because they're so good. So now every time we can get her to get in there and cook, we just get her to buy to get our own pie. Everybody got to have their own pie. So I know I didn't have about 2 to 3 of them every time when she cooks. She'll cook about 8 to 10 of them because Olivia gonna want 2, I'm gonna want 2, Alexis gonna want 2. So it's a common thing when we can get her to get in the kitchen to cook pies and stuff. And sweet potato pie is my favorite. Ooh. I think everybody's favorite, but so that's
buttermilk too.
That's a memory that's always a highlight to me.
Yeah. I'm about to say, what kind of pie you said? You said sweet potato.
Yep, that sweet potato pie. You better know it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, that's what Angel wanted for her birthday. She only wanted my mom to cook her a sweet potato pie.
Right.
To
herself, ain't right, Angel? She ain't gonna. Hey, you don't want to share with nobody. That's why we get her to make our own pie.
Yeah, those pies are so good. Trust me. We gotta have one while we eat, and then we gotta have one to take home.
All right.
Yep.
Curtis eat that pie too. Curtis, he in on it.
Yeah, look, Curry, y'all the pies too.
He on the pie too.
Yeah. I would say, yeah, now this was before I got grown, and my favorite, it wasn't a pie, it was a cake. My mom would make the most moist, melt in your mouth carrot cake.
Oh man,
Philadelphia cream cheese icing. Oh my, make you want to slap your mom in the mouth eating, honey. I loved it so much when she I'm gonna tell you what this is, and this just shows how bad of a kid you are sometimes, and you try to sneak things past your parents. And so Mama was making that carrot cake, and she mixed it all up. And I was usually the one. I can't cook, but I love to help, and I love to be the mixer or the taster. That was key. And so Mama got down. She had, got everything ready, put it in the oven, and it was nothing but the bowl left. And Mama was like, "Now y'all don't eat out." That year we were not supposed to eat anything out of the bowl. No cake mix, no leftovers, no nothing. And I thought I was gonna be slick. As soon as my mama put that thing in the sink, and I saw that the water didn't get into it, I snatched that bowl out, took it to my room, and I was just flopping up all the insides of that darn cake bowl.
Did she ever catch you?
And I came back. I got in trouble for it, of course. She just made me do some extra chores, and I was happy to do those chores because the next thing is she was making the icing. So guess what? I got that too.
That's the best part of it, though.
Yeah.
It really is, though. I mean, I think we all get to that.
Yeah,
I used to do it too.
Yeah, and that, I can't say that is what I miss about being together on the holidays is being in that kitchen with family, cooking, and then you sharing the recipes, and you have everybody in coordination helping one another. So that's one of the things I miss too.
Thank you, Myron Hine. Say your memory.
Well, y'all won't believe my memories.
Oh yeah, you will.
When I was a kid, we didn't have the thing that y'all have, but we did have the woods. There was like the woods and waterways and trails, and there was a city dump on the other end of the baseball park. So we had the liberty of going all over the place anytime we want to. Because our mama went to work in the morning, and she didn't get off work till like 2:30. So we had the whole free reign until she get home. So we could do anything we want to as long as we get there before she got there. So one day, we were playing in the woods, and we had built a fire. We go down to the dump, and we picked up some old dog food cans. So we were sitting in dog food cans on the fire, watching them explode. And after time, mother coming home. So we thought we put the fire out and rushed home. And mother come home, and 5 minutes later, the fire truck coming down the street. We had set the woods on fire.
Oh my God! Not set the woods on fire.
And we hadn't been home all day. We hadn't been outside. We lied. We told we hadn't been outside.
Wow. I was going to say, man, you wouldn't believe I have a similar story, but it was we got caught in the rain and checked all that muddy water in my mama's house. I had to clean it up before she got home from work.
Wow. That's crazy.
She probably look, Jamie. She probably listened to this radio show, going, "Lord have mercy, the secrets we kids have not shared."
Hey, actually, no. Actually, Tip, I was trying to hurry and make it home so I could, get her on, and I'm just not getting here. So I'm finna see where she at.
Okay.
That was another time we was in the woods. We had a dugout. We had dug a hole like 6 feet wide, 10 by 10, like 4 feet deep. It was covered up with aluminum roof tin and tree limbs, and then we dug a tunnel to get in and out of it. So one day, we were cops showed up. We were looking in the woods and we found this hole in the woods. Somebody stole a bunch of stuff and hid it in our dugout.
Oh, y'all done burnt the woods down and somebody stole y'all stuff.
Somebody stole a bunch of stuff and hid it in our dugout.
Look, I'll say that's some of the stories my mom told us about their little underground houses. So they used to have the little underground houses and stuff. That's amazing, man. Amazing.
I know one of my memories was my grandma's house. We always was taking naps, just she had that blue towel that was my towel. Okay. Whenever we took a nap, that was my towel. And Tracy and Top, they knew that. That's my towel. So Top took it upon himself to go take my towel and lay down on it. And so we playing tug of war with that towel. Because that's my stuff. Okay. So to help him out to try to get it from me, he put it in his mouth. Ooh. So when I pulled, his teeth came out.
Poor Top.
Yeah, he didn't have a good time.
Yeah, so I hurried up and laid down like I was thinking, we were talking about this, put no blood on the towel. So you're not going to get me in trouble, something that you did. Okay. Yeah, we best friends now,
Yeah, he got bigger than you.
Yeah, we best friends now.
Yeah, you hear me?
Hey, oh yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, Mama, she too scared to get up on these phones.
It's number 2. We got 5 minutes to just say, hey, how you doing? That's all.
Tell her she'll be all right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's
okay. We lost track of time, and we're like, so I gotta play the rest of these commercials, and then we'll go in with our closing stuff.
We would love to have you on our show. Here at Bossed Up Leaders, Inc., we take pride in elevated women by providing a platform to have a voice and promote their business or service. Our core values are accountability, growth, balance, leadership, community, and entrepreneurship. We would love for you to be on our show. If you are interested in being on the show, please go to bossupleaders.org. Have you ever experienced uncertainty, always worrying about things out of your control, and found yourself in a sunken place with no outlet? Was there a time where your thoughts were going a mile a minute and would not shut off? You constantly hit dead ends looking for a remedy to reduce or eliminate stress. That is where Preeminent Life Solutions comes in. They provide individualized healthy coping techniques and strategies to reduce and deal with the stressors and that overwhelming feeling of weariness and self-doubt. Coach K is results-driven, and her unique techniques gives you a clearer vision and the ability to pay attention to the current moment. You can contact Coach K at www.flow.page/Coach K. We want to hear from you. Thrive Talk with TKT is a show to have discussions with and for women around the world. We seek to empower and equip more leaders and entrepreneurs. If you have a young lady between the ages of 13 and 18 who seek empowerment, please have them go to pharrellpowerup.org. If you want more information on the organization, please go to bossdupaleathers.org.
Ever thought of starting a business or improving its growth? Get the step-by-step business coaching you need to help you start building and stop delaying in just 5 days. Visit lpa.passiongetawayzllc.com or search Life Passion Academy via social media platforms. You'll find free resources to jumpstart your business or side hustle today.
Dr. Lashley is an expert teen culture strategist who educates leaders on techniques to harmonize family and work life while developing dynamic and productive teams. After being raised underprivileged, becoming a single mother of 2, Dr. Lashley married an Army soldier who deployed to Afghanistan, Iraq, and Korea 11 times during his 20 years of service. She was forced to raise 3 of 5 children essentially alone. As a working mother and college student for 10 years, she had to find a sense of balance while juggling her children's activities and not losing herself in the process. She now helps working mothers and women in leadership positions harmonize their life while creating dynamic and productive teams at home and work. Are you ready for Dr. Lashley to elevate your teams at work and home? If so, contact her today by sending an email to info@drtracylashley.com or by going to her website at drtracylashley.info.
Dr. Tracy Lashley is the voice of the oppressed and master of teaching the transformational steps from pain of trauma to the power of a survivor, destined for the shape-shifting ability to step into thriving beyond trauma. She has survived welfare, single parenthood, divorce, military spouse life, being broke, living with bad credit, borderline homeless, not being able to feed her children, just simply struggling to survive for her and her children. If you can relate and wish Dr. Lashley to assist you, contact her today by sending an email to info@drtracylashley.com or by going to her website at drtracylashley.info.
Okay, so we finished all the commercials, and I want the closing segment or the closing topic to be what everybody's eating for Thanksgiving, because we didn't go over that. Like, I want to know what food I'm missing out on.
I'll start. I'm not cooking, but Arthur decided to cook a turkey. He'll be the only one in the house eating it, so he'll be eating it for weeks. And then we're having cabbage, macaroni and cheese, black-eyed peas and rice, and yams. All I could think that he's in there. Of course, you got to have cornbread. But yeah, pretty much it.
That sounds delicious.
I'll go real quick because that's what I'm doing too at the moment is cooking. That's why I out of this camera. But me and my sister is having it together this year with our new men in our life. Excuse me, sorry, but yes. Or do I do it this way? Okay, but so we're gonna be having us some cornbread dressing. Is that how you say it, or what is it? Dressing, chicken dressing. And we're having us some sweet potatoes that he's making. My sister's gonna make some Cornish hens and things, and macaroni. We're gonna be having no turkey this year, just ham. Yes, ma'am. And a few more things, but to limit it up, that's about how it's gonna go. And like I said, this has been a blast, families. I'm finished.
I know, Dad, you do the fish fries. Y'all do anything this year?
We usually do that for Christmas, but Mama's dealing with COVID this year, so we're not having any guests over here today this weekend. One of the things that I do have is my little brother's going to cook and bring me something.
Wow, that's good.
So he's gonna drop
From
us off a couple
George.
of plates. Yeah, he's gonna drop us off a plate.
Okay.
He's cooking collard greens and dressing and ham. So he's gonna drop us off something.
I'm good. I'll be doing the traditional Thanksgiving. I cook every year because of the kids. So I do everything. The ham, the turkey, the dressing, the collards, cheese. So this year I'll be including salmon, bacon salmon, be doing okra. And I think that's about right. Asia Heaven? And shrimp. So I'll be including other things out of this Thanksgiving dinner now because a lot of people don't eat certain things now and they can't eat certain things. So, as time goes, they tend to want to watch their health and their diet. So with that, but I gotta have a mac and cheese. I'm sorry. Yeah. So that's about it for me.
Well, for me,
Anybody
I'm gonna
else?
go to my grandma Shonda's house to get some food.
Yeah, Shonda. She do be throwing down.
Them cakes,
Baking the cake.
Lord, them cakes.
Look, you just
Yeah,
the
that's
same
where I'm
kind of
going.
cake.
Look, Miss Shonda every year she found out I love coconut cake. She made me a cake every year. Okay. I miss that.
Yep. I remember that. Ooh, Jesus.
She's making pumpkin pie this year, so
Ooh. Wow.
In the right place at the right time.
I know, right?
Cake.
Hey, Karen.
Asia.
Hey, you say you added salmon to your Thanksgiving this year?
Yeah. You got some ideas?
Man, let me tell you, I just had it this past couple weeks ago. Jamaican dude I work with at my job, he put me on this jerk salmon. Oh my God! When I tell you, it was so good.
Oh, so jerk salmon.
So you won't want to eat salmon no other way after you eat it that way. I promise you.
Well, you got to get the recipe because I need that.
Yeah, I do. I need to find out. But it's basically if you ever had jerk chicken before, then you'll kind of it kind of put you in the mind frame what the fish would taste like with it like that. But it was so good.
Gotta be good.
You should have told me that.
I've had it blackened before. I like it blackened.
So you like the black?
Yeah, I'd have had it like that too.
Okay, so I got a couple of ways. I have like 3, they're like real big ones. So I got 3 of them. So I should have made one jerk, one blackened, something with the other. That's a good idea. Yeah,
y'all made me want to take some trips.
Hey, look, Tip, you just had Mr. Jerk Chicken that time you was down here. You had left though. I was gonna let you get a sample of it.
I know, right?
Look,
I love to eat. I'm a little restricted right now, but I love to eat.
All right, so thank you everybody for coming on the show, and thank you, Auntie. She's not here right now, but thank you for letting me host, although I'm not an adult, and there are 2 fully capable adults to do it. She allowed the child to come on the show and host for you guys, so thank you. And yeah, that should be all for this show. Again, thank you, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Love y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Love everybody. Bye.
Love you.
Love you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to Thrive Talk with TKT, where Dr. Tracy Lashley, Miss Karen Hines, aka Coach K, and Mrs. Tiffany Myers speak on, and two leaders, influencers, and motivators who share journeys in personal and professional growth, teamwork, business tips, life lessons, and the mindset for success to elevate their life. Follow the ladies on all social media platforms at BOSSDUPLEADHERZ and visit www.bossdupleadherz.org. Remember to always walk in your purpose and eliminate self-doubt.